Hey Sagittarius, welcome to the Zarious Tarot. My name is Drea. If this is your first time visiting my channel, then welcome. If it is not, then hey, how you doing? Welcome back. I'm doing a general reading for the first half of April. So as it's a general reading, it may not resonate with everybody. So please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. And also, whatever shows up today is what we'll talk about. And if you like what you see and you like what you hear, please do like, subscribe and share. And thank you for all your likes, shares, subscribes and comments. Thank you guys so much. Thank you. And comments and just, yeah, thank you. So let's see what we have for Sagittarius for the first half of April. There's your energy right there with the Temperance card. Lots of major arcana. Lovely. And we have the Star, look at that, and the Chariot. There's a lot going on for you the first half of April. I feel like I should take that as well. Gosh. There's a lot going on for you, Sagittarius. There is. So stepping back, looking at the bigger picture, allowing a cycle to end and one to begin, another one to begin. There is a looking at, there's a fairness here. There's a fairness. There's looking at balance. Using your intuition, investing in a situation. It could be to do with work. Slowly, being patient as well. Being very, very patient, which is not a typical Sagittarius trait, but you can see something. You can see the bigger picture about something. And so therefore you're allowing a cycle to come to an end and another one to begin, because you see that there's fairness here. You're bringing yourself balance, harmony and healing by making these choices and listening to your intuition and deciding to do these things. Could be dealing with another fire sign, Sagittarius, Leo or Aries, like yourself. Could be dealing with a Libra, Aquarius or Gemini, a Pisces or Cancer, a Taurus, a Virgo or Capricorn. And so I feel like you are deciding to take your time towards, this is especially a Leo with the King of Wands. I feel like you're taking your time towards this Leo. You're letting something, I feel like you're letting something die out, and so something else can be reborn. It's a bit like flowers in spring. I'm feeling like you're allowing this sunrise here. I think things were quite frosty before, and I think you're allowing this sunrise. You're allowing flowers to bloom, and I think that you patiently investing in yourself or in, I feel like this is a relationship as well, will bring emotional happiness and information of health and wisdom, a message of health or wisdom. We have alignment and movement. So I feel that I really do feel, Sagittarius, that you are stepping back here. You are looking at the whole picture. This is a big, big thing for you as well, because this is not a typical Sagittarius type of energy, being patient and, Sagittarius are normally insightful, but patience and kind of giving things up. Sagittarius, I know to be action takers, and so giving things up to the universe and allowing, being patient. I just don't see that as a Sagittarius trait. However, I mean, you could have a fire, you could have another fire sign in your chart, you could have water in your chart, you could have air in your chart, planetary, significant planetary placements, especially Aquarius or Cancer, which could be something to do with how you are handling this situation, of course, because not every single Sagittarius is just about their sun sign, or this could be your moon or your rising as well. So I do feel that the way you're handling this situation is not typical of a Sagittarius energy, but it could be your moon or your rising. It might not necessarily be your sun sign. And you could also just be taking things, I think, obviously in this current climate when everyone's in quarantine. Oh gosh, I want to say another word, but boy, I'm sure people will be offended if I say that. But while everyone's in quarantine, it's an easy time to invest and be patient, you know, because you can't really do much but be patient. So yeah, I mean, obviously you can focus on yourself, you can give your house a great spring clean, but other than that, we've got some Leo energy here. We've got some Leo energy here. So there's definitely a Leo here. We've got Sagittarius energy again. We've got the Temperance card again. So it could be this Leo that has kind of spoken some form of truth or stepped back and looked at a situation. I feel like somebody's wish gets granted, definitely, for sure, with the Justice card. Oh my goodness, that is just blessings, isn't it? Isn't it? The scale me balance in your favor. Whatever you wish for is coming to you, and you know this. You can use your intuition. We've got the High Priestess. You know this, Sagittarius. You know it's coming, or the other person knows it's coming, and they're just biding their time. They're just biding their time. They're waiting because they know that this is the right thing for them. They know that this is, or you know, it's the right thing for you, and you know that you can move forward when the time is necessary. When it's time, you know. And then we have the Emperor and the Empress. Look at that. And the Ace of Wands. So definitely, Sagittarius, this is a love situation. We have the Emperor and the Empress. We have a Leo energy twice. So it could be that you're dealing with another fire sign, or you have got other fire placements in your chart. It could be a Libra as well. We've got really strongly, we've got Libra twice, we've got Leo twice, we've got Sagittarius twice. We now have Aries. And Taurus, we have Gemini, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. So it could be water sign. There's a lot of heavy fire. So it could be that there's a lot of action being taken. But I do feel that there could have been you or this fire sign that could be stepping back from a situation and looking at the bigger picture, allowing a cycle to end and another one to begin. You're allowing this sunrise in your life in some way. And your wish is being granted, or their wish is being granted, because this is fair and just, it's time. You are listening to your intuition about having balance, about finding balance in this relationship in some way. And I feel that this is a definite rebirth when it comes to investing and being patient. This is something that's different. The universe will intervene here. We've got a lot of major arcana as well. The universe will intervene here. This is quite a big thing, and a significant thing. And you will be forced to be patient. I feel you will be forced to invest and take your time about a situation and not rush in. We have the Page of Wands and the Temperance here. So it's about looking at balance, harmony and healing, but being excited about that, being excited about harmony. Also, it could be a message of passion as well. And so then we have the Magician and the King of Wands. So here this Leo could be having the skills and attributes to manifest a happy situation here with the Wheel of Fortune. We've got the Wheel of Fortune twice as well. Well, with the Justice card above her head is the Wheel of Fortune. And we have the Wheel of Fortune here. And so it's, you know, it's time for you to be happy, emotionally happy. And you guys are going to be counterparts. Look at this. And you're going to have a great, it could even be a birth of a child as well. There could be even some form of pregnancy that comes along here. But the Empress is normally pregnant. But with the Ace of Wands, the Emperor, the Empress, the Emperor and the Ace of Wands, I think that there could possibly be a child that comes out of this situation once the things start moving again, once the alignment is attained and their movement is attained, once things start moving. I feel like at the moment this is kind of in this stage where you're allowing a cycle to end, another one to begin. You're allowing your wishes to be granted. You're in a situation where you know this person will be your counterpart. This person is your counterpart. If you don't know them yet, or if you know if you're not together yet, this person will be your equal. This person will be your equal. And it looks like together you both have a lot of physical fun or will have a lot of physical fun come mid-April. So yeah, it could be that there was a a difficult situation. I think it just bringing it into perspective a little bit, where we people could be in a relationship and people could be in, you know, where you're spending a lot more time together. There could have been a situation where someone was questioning if this was the right relationship for them. And I feel that there is a different approach being taken to this relationship now. And because a different approach is being taken, things are coming to the forefront or coming back to the surface that were there in the beginning that probably were lost over time due to people having different just being busy, you know, just living different lives, but possibly in the same home. And so I feel that there's a coming back together, and as a result of that there could be babies being born. So just thought I'd bring that back into perspective a little bit here. Okay, so let's see what the Oracle deck has to say. There's definitely movement and alignment. So, you know, this is going to be good. This is going to be really good, Sagittarius. Really beautiful, really strong, very strong energy with the major arcana. Very strong energy. Oh my gosh, you know, you cannot be ignored, really. Rings of time. Huh. Number 44. Interesting. Yeah, that's exactly what I was just saying. Rings of time. Time. Now you have time together. Now things are changing again. And a lot of people's relationships could be going through different dynamics as well. I feel like if you guys maybe separated, or maybe separated in the past, I think you'll come back together. I think that if you guys kind of grew apart in a relationship, I think you'll also come back together. And we have message from afar. I don't see this as a new love. It doesn't strike me as a new love. This strikes me as something that's ongoing. It could be, it might not necessarily even be a romantic relationship. This could be divine feminine. This could be a family relationship. It might not necessarily be a romantic one. So let's read. Number 44, Rings of Time. And it says, this oracle brings you a message that the divine is completely responsible for the timing of every event. And that's exactly what we're seeing here. Divine is stepping all into this with all these major arcanas. This is divine timing. Every opportunity and happening of grace in your life. All you need to do is live your life. Everything else is taken care of now. This applies to all of your plans and the unfolding of all of your relationships. Let it all breathe. Let the divine happen as it will. And that is Rings of Time. So just chill. This is going to happen to you. Whether you do anything about it or not, this is going to happen. I didn't want to say that. Sometimes I don't like saying that because sometimes people take it the wrong way. But this is going to happen. With all this major arcana, this is out of your control. But it's a good result. A beautiful result. Message from afar, it says, have courage to live your dream. Let all unfold from within your soul. Listen to your inner voice. Be yourself. Do what your heart asks of you. Live, speak, breathe your truth. Every situation you find yourself in is here to help you grow in love and wisdom. Always make the most of life. Focus on what you have and not on what you don't. Be grateful. Show compassion for those less fortunate than you. Smile more often. Dance when no one is watching. Think about your eternal soul. Think about eternity. Think about heaven. Remember to smell the roses and look up at the sky. To feel the earth beneath you and the endless universe that surrounds you. You are you and the stars above you. Feel the breeze, feel the trees, and the love that fills and surrounds you. You are loved unconditionally, no matter what. Think about 1,000 years from now. Think about 1,000,000 years from now, and how different things will be. And will it all be worth it? Just let it happen. I think that's exactly what you're doing with this Death card and the Seven of Pentacles. I think you are just letting it happen. I think you're stepping back and seeing the bigger picture, and you're just going to let this happen. Which is a fabulous way to kind of address situations certain times. Okay, so we have Divine Feminine, number 21, and it says, the frequency of Divine Feminine supports our receptive, nurturing and soft side, allowing it to express itself openly and helping us to connect to our intrinsic understanding of our connection to all of creation. And that's exactly, if you are a Sagittarius male, you are engaging your feminine energy here, definitely, and being softer and allowing things to happen, being more loving to approaching the situation, being more loving, you know, in that situation, and just being more allowing as well, which is, you know, more nurturing. And if you are not, if you are a female Sagittarius, then, you know, you are just engaging your feminine side as well. And, you know, being a lot softer and allowing things rather than being forceful, or taking action. Perhaps maybe not forceful, but maybe not taking so much action and allowing things to just happen. So let's ask your question, Sagittarius, and let's see what the angels have for you for the answer. So I'm going to do 2 cards like usual. So ask your questions, Sagittarius, and the angels will give you an answer. So the first card out is a year from now. Ask your questions, Sagittarius, and the angels will give you an answer. Oh, second card just jumped out. Is let go. Look at that. Okay, so that is all I have for you guys. Thank you for coming back to watch this video. If you like what you see and you like what you hear, please do like, subscribe and share. Have a wonderful first half of April. Mwah, many blessings to you. Stay well, stay well, stay well. See you again soon.